Hello. The mood is a little bit relaxed today. I got a new light. Thank you to my uncle. So yeah, hello and welcome to HODL Harmony, where the beat of the blockchain is a little bit subdued today, but the beat of the blockchain meets the rhythm of riches, and it's a little subdued today, but that's okay. How are we doing? Who am I? Welcome. I am the maestro Tom Durante. That's right. A crypto enthusiast who got into this wild world back in 2020 with just a GPU mining rig and a burning passion for passive income. I am bullish on Bitcoin, Cardano, Midday, aliens, ukulele, the world, keyboard, and the 90s. Hey, it just keeps growing back there. We're just growing stuff back there, but it's fun. So I'm bullish on all those things. I also like taking profits with other coins when the opportunity presents itself. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just sitting and chilling. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I did that. With my music background, that means I play music and my background music, which is starting to pick up now, which means there's music playing in the background. I bring a unique vibe to breaking down this crypto economy. Think of it as a soundtrack to your hodling journey. Here on HODL Harmony, expect videos with market updates, simple technical analysis to read those charts, wallet guides to keep your coins safe, stories from my ongoing mining journey, and practical crypto tips whether you're new or a seasoned hodler. I'm here to learn and grow with you. Being distracted by the lovely blockchain here. A new block just rolled in. I'm here to learn and grow with you. I may be just a few years ahead of you on your journey, or I may not. But remember, I'm just here to learn and grow with you. I'm no expert. None of this should constitute financial advice. The most important thing that you could ever do is take responsibility for your own actions. You should do that. It is paramount importance. I'm like, where? I don't have any live chat up. Feel free to pop in the chat. I've got it popped up on my screen now. It's like as soon as I started to go live, everybody that I like to watch also started to go live. So we're all live streaming. I think crypto's back, baby, because everybody's online streaming right now. So maybe I should go on a little bit earlier or something like that, or tweak it so that we're not all on the same time, so you can decide who you want to watch. All right, HODL Harmony. We're just going to get in and out. I got a couple tunings to go do, and I got some chats to lurk in YouTube. So we've got the HODL Harmony Midday Market Update. And now, this is the first edition of a brand new agent taking over. HODL Harmony bot. Yeah, I never really actually had a HODL Harmony bot. It was a paperclip bot that I was running, and now I'm running a Hermes, and it is much better. So I'm trying that out. So it's basically the same, but I think it should be more consistent and more reliable going forward. So here we go. The midday update. Broad bid is back on the board. BBBB, quadruple B. All right, let's get into our market snapshot here. Switch some windows. Ba-boom. There you go. All right, so our market update here, we've got Bitcoin sitting. I don't want to go too far there. We got Bitcoin at $79,982, basically flat across the 24-hour period, up about 2.1% on the week. Ethereum, $2,290, flat on the day, about down 1.1% on the week. XRP, $1.39, flat on the day, flat on the week. Solana, $89.45, 1.4% up on the day, 5.7 on the week. Look at that chart. Very nice. And Cardano, 26 cents, up 2.4% today in the day, 6.8% in the week. And that chart is looking pretty good. We'll flip over there real quick. Yeah, we're having a little breakout. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, Dogecoin, 10 cents, down a little bit, flat, 2% down on the week. And Zcash was having a breakout. Yeah, look at that. Zcash, 3% up on the day, 64% in the week. So that's pretty significant. Said something, where was that? There was something about Zcash I saw. I don't remember. That's all right. I think it was in the market update here. Yeah. Zcash outperformed majors after announcing a roadmap for quantum-resistant wallets. That's what it was, quantum resistance. Quantum resistance category grew 2.9% today, anchored by Zcash's breakout performance and multi-chain capital strategic investment, emerging post-quantum infrastructure in South Korea, and improved cross-chain liquidity, further strengthening the category's utility narrative. So I saw that and I was like, interesting. So Zcash doing some quantum resistance, probably leading the pack with that, but I would not count others out. Hint, hint. Cardano, hint. Midnight. Let's see what we got. Midnight, 3 cents, up 7.8% in the day, up 3.6 in the week. All right, so let's get a chart on the screen. Let me finish reading the news and we'll get into it. There we go. Too many windows open. All right, so that was our market snapshot. Our top 5 gainers today. We have Ondo ranked 46, up 14% on the day. Arbitrum ranked 80, up 6% on the day. Toncoin ranked 20, up 5.8%. Venice token ranked 93, up 5.6%. Jupiter ranked 86, up 5.3%. So some pretty decent gains. Our top 5 losers today. Sky AI ranked 99, down 7.25%. Pi token ranked 52, down 4.5%. VeChain ranked 88, down 3.8%. Dash ranked 90, down 2.8%. And BitGet token ranked 57, down almost 2%. Our breaking news pulse today, and these are some decent stories, so pay attention here. From Decrypt, we have Bitcoin price crashes near zero. What? On Revolut. That must be an exchange. Blamed on third-party service disruption. That's kind of freaky. Why it matters. Big majors are still dictating the tone. So anything that changes the macro narrative can spill into an alt rotation quickly. That doesn't really explain that story. I want to pull that up. That seems like a big deal. So what was this? Decrypt. Revolut. Let's see what that's all about, because that, yeah, look at that. Sorry, I don't like it when they don't have a dark mode. I am a dark mode fiend. Alright, so let's see. Bitcoin briefly displayed a price of 1.9 cents on Revolut overnight, a 99.99% drop. See, they've been warning you the whole time. They've been warning you. From its actual trading level of $80,000. The glitch didn't last long. I sure hope not, and I hope nobody was able to buy it for that cheap, because I missed out. Could have bought a Bitcoin. Look at that arbitrage. Revolut attributed the error to a third-party service disruption, said it is still evaluating what happened. I should hope so. Yeah, it was only a glitch. Claiming Bitcoin had reached a 52-week low at 2 cents. Yikes. Lasted only moments? That's a 5-minute window. 45 to 50 minutes. 7:45 to 7:50. That's crazy. Now Crow's off on a rant. I gotta go back and watch. I'm in the chat for Crypto Crow's video. It's his first video he's put out in a while, so I was watching that. He hasn't moved the charts or anything, so he's still ranting over here. But we love a Crypto Crow rant. All right, so that's pretty interesting. Obviously just a glitch, but hey, whatever. That's interesting. It's interesting. I'm gonna put this back up here so I can finish. We got two more stories here. Cointelegraph. Europe sees hyper-concentration of crypto wrench attacks. I mean, somebody hitting you with a wrench. As losses hit $101 million. Hello, Rose. How are we doing? Glad to have you back. All right, so narrative flow matters when breath is uneven because traders pile into whatever theme has fresh oxygen. Doing well, doing well. I'm just trying to see. My explanations of the news stories don't feel like they're connecting to the news story, so I'm just taking mental notes of what to have my agent help me out with and refine a little bit better. All right, so Cointelegraph. Australian police seize $4.1 million in Bitcoin tied to darknet market. Why it matters. Majors are still dictating the tape tone. So anything that changes the merit, that's literally the same thing that I said earlier. Yeah, I was like, those don't feel connected. So we're going to revamp the news section there a little bit. But that's okay. Like I said, this is the first iteration of a new agent taking over this job. So we did pretty good. All right, let's see. Our fear and greed. Let's come over here. Fear and greed. Where is it? I was messing around with this website earlier. There we go. Fear and greed. We're at 47 right now. Our next Bitcoin difficulty adjustment is estimated to be in 1,069 blocks. And the projected change, the difficulty will go up by 1%. I really like that. All right, so our breadth and sentiment out of the top 100, excluding stablecoins. The advancers to decliners. We have 40 advancing and 20 declining, and 28 are flat. 28 are flat. So the advancer to declining, the AD ratio is 1.82. I'm gonna have to have it tell me like what it was, because other than you watching every day, I'm not remembering what it was yesterday. I can go back and look, but I think it would be good if I had that. So I'm just taking notes for what I want to improve. Average 24-hour move is up 0.75%. The median 24-hour move is about 1/3%. So not a whole lot of movement today. The green names 62% of the basket, and the positive 7-day trend is 76% of the basket. All right, so our featured project, this is the trivia section. Revamp a little bit. It's a little bit. It's not much better, but it's a little bit revamped, so I'm going to just read through it. It's not formed as a trivia question, so I do need to redo this as well. But I'm going to try and read through it a little bit. We have a featured project. Yeah, I'm going to just read through it. Sky AI is the featured project of today. It is sitting at 99, rank 99, and down 7.25% in the last 24 hours, making it one of the cleaner tells from the lower half of the top 100. That's the bottom 50, as I said. When names in this rank bucket get hit harder than the tape, it usually means the traders are de-risking into thinner beta first. Watch whether it stabilizes before majors do. If it can't, that usually confirms the market is still in a protect capital mood instead of a buy the dip mood. Okay, useful. So that's not exactly what I was looking for. So we're gonna redo that because it's not trivia. It's more like, hey, look at this project. But I don't know. I have done no research on this. This is just my bot picking a random project basically. It's supposed to be trivia, so. Anyway, our technical analysis, TA technique of the day. The opening range breakout. Now let me just read through it and then we will get into what it is. And I even had Grok, because I was early today in my preparation, so I even had Grok come up with a little help for what this is. Okay, so what it is. The opening range is the high-low box from the first 15 to 30 minutes of your session. An opening range breakout happens when price pushes cleanly outside that box with momentum. Why it matters. It gives you a simple framework for separating real expansion from random chop, which is half the battle on crypto intraday charts. So our step-by-step framework: mark the first 15-minute range after the session you trade most closely. Note the high, low, and midpoint of that box. Wait for a candle close outside the box instead of front-running the wick. As always, we always wait for the confirmation. Use the opposite side of the range as your invalidation line. If breakout volume is dead and price falls back inside immediately, leave it alone. All right, so the live application. So with today's tape looking mixed with selective rotation, this helps you avoid forcing trades in the middle of the range and focusing on the few moments when expansion is actually real. Common mistakes are trading every poke outside the box. Like I said, the wicks. Ignoring the midpoint retest and chasing breakouts after the move is already stretched. So the 30-second drill is pull up the Bitcoin 15-minute chart, draw today's first range box, and then say out loud where the breakout is valid and where it is invalid. Okay, so let's see. We'll pull up the 15-minute chart. I'm going to go back to 9 o'clock. Where are we? Okay, so just a few hours ago. So at 9 o'clock into 9:30, I'm just pretending that we kind of follow the regular stock market. So this is our range here. I'm looking for my windows. Where are they? So mark the first 15-minute range after the session you trade most closely. Note the high, low, and midpoint of that box. So can I make a box? Maybe. Rectangle, look at that. Okay, let me tighten that up a bit. Something like that. So we're trading within, this is a 15-minute candle. Yeah, 4, okay. Yep, let's just tighten it up a little bit here. So you can see we've got like wicks poking out. This is what it was telling us about, like avoid trading on any of those. We saw that coming up. You saw the wick. So at this point, the candle might have been outside of the box. That's how that works, is the candle will go up there. It either starts up there, but not in this case. It started down here, right here. Started, went down a little bit, went up quite a bit. So the candle would have been thick and full and gone all the way up here, but that's just tricking you. And so we're still testing the range right here. We're getting a little bit slower, coiling up for some kind of a move perhaps. So when we do get that move and the candle lands wholly outside of the box, all right, so it may take a little while, but when that candle does come up and a candle closes, that means like here. If we were looking at this range, hey, I just kind of eyeballed a range. Here's your breakout. Here is trying to confirm. At this point, maybe you might get lucky by putting in a trade. You might, but this is the confirmation candle. Okay, that's what we're talking about when it closes completely outside of that range. If we were to back up a little more, you make a range. As they start breaking out of that box, this is your confirmation. And so then this would be the retest. This is a good thing to look at. So it broke out here. If you put in a trade, boom, you've retested. You might get a little nervous here, but if you have the conviction, you see where it winds up, and you might exit somewhere around here. Or, you might be like me and you just might hold through all of this and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know. Let's see, can I get rid of that? I sure can. So that's what we're looking at. Let's go back to the hour and let's call it a day. That's all I got for you. That is it. We're in, we're out. I got YouTubes to watch. I got pianos to tune. So today's moral of the story, I guess, is if breath is still this uneven into the afternoon, which matters more for the next move? Majors breaking into their open range or lower cap relative strength names refusing to give back their gains? We shall see. We shall see. Alrighty. Oops, I don't want to save that. Don't save. Okay. Hopefully you like some new lighting that I got. Looks a little bit better. I'm not just completely washed out on one side. I actually have some color. So anyway, let's just take a look at that beautiful blockchain. Look at that blockchain. How beautiful. Look at this blockchain. How beautiful. They're just floating around there in space. If you want cool blockchain visuals like this, you can go to the Bitfeed website and look at it, or you can host a node yourself. This is not any kind of paid segment or anything. I'm just sharing what I love. Umbrel. I've been using Umbrel for a while. It's great. I host my node. It's got all the cool stuff. I can see this. And then here, I have not set this up, but this is the public pool. I don't think it's going to show you anything, so I haven't set it up yet. But basically what you do is you point your mining device, whatever it is, NerdAxe, whatever you got, you put it in there, put your address in there, and then your miner starts mining to your node. It starts confirming these transactions and fighting to get the next block. And if you do get the next block, it goes 100% to you. It's fully open source. It is your solo Bitcoin mining pool hosted on your node, and that's the way it should be. And then your miner mines a block on your node, and it gets transferred to your hardware wallet, and it's yours, and nobody can say a word about it. And also, you probably shouldn't say a word about it either. Remember the wrench attacks. Anyway, so that is that. You know what? We'll leave it on this. I love Bitfeed. I just don't want to advertise all the time. So look at that. New block came in. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? All right, so we'll get ready to watch that on the way out. As I ask you for just a few things I didn't even ask you on the way in. I completely forgot. Number 1, if you want to help out the channel in our mission of growth and education. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, smash the subscribe. Number 3, poke the notification bell. So you get, I'm a little dehydrated, I think. So you get notified whenever I put out new content. And number 4, share the show with everyone you know. That'll help us grow. Faux show. Faux show. Another block just went. If you want to help out humanity in our mission of evolution, there's a couple things I will ask of you. Number 1, be kind to yourself. The person in the mirror is truly the person you should be looking out for among all others. If that happens, if you're good with that, you can move on to number 2. Number 2. Be respectful of other people. Even if you think they don't deserve it. It's just the right thing to do. Number 3, be excellent to all earthlings, big and small. Number 4, where's my water? That's what I want to know. Nobody's coming. Get your daily dose and stay hydrated, even though I have not. I was just trying to get in and get out here. So I'll be hydrating as soon as I'm done here. If you've done all those things, and I know you haven't, but that's okay. It's a beautiful day. It's quite hot out there today. I just stopped outside to water the plants, and it was just like real hot. So there it is. Get outside, get your vitamin D, touch grass, do all the things. If you've done all that stuff, there's only one thing left for you to do for the multiverse, for the universe, for the galaxy itself, for the solar system and the planet. This is the world right here. Your country, community, city, block, street, house, room. The most important thing for you to do, I like that way, I like that, is have a great day. And I will see you on Sunday for our weekly outlook. Happy Friday, and have a good week. Bye.